I'm sorry.
I'm Jenny Alvarez, and this is English 1301.18.
Good morning, everybody. Many people judge teen parents thinking that they are irresponsible, too young, and not able to take care of children. Teen mothers are faced with many emotional struggles, like will they finish high school? Will they have to raise children in a single-parent home? And also the thoughts of their peers. So today we are going to argue, should teenage girls use these 28 pills monthly to birth control is the practice of preventing unwanted pregnancies, typically by using contraceptive. We will present our reasons, emotional appeals, and opposing views. Each team will now present their reasons on birth control pills and the effect that it has on teen girls mentally, socially, and the effects that it brings to abortion. Catherine, will you begin with your emotional reasons?
My emotional reasons will be the medical effects on birth control. It makes women's menstrual cycle regular. It helps with cramps, and it prevents from getting cancer. It's the different types of pills you have too that do, and it helps with it.
Joanne, will you start with your opening argument?
Good morning, everyone. Today we'll be discussing why every teen should be on birth control, simply because it will stop abortions and it will stop having these teens from dropping out of school for being so young.
Jenny, your opening argument, please.
Today we are going to present our view on birth control and show that we are against birth control because it has adverse medical effects, negatively affects society, and increases abortions. Thank you.
Each team will now give their reasons on why birth control pills can affect teenage girls mentally, socially, and the effects that it has on abortion. Catherine, will you begin with your medical reasons?
The medical reasons of birth control is it helps with their menstrual cycle, it helps with cramps, and it helps with them getting cervical cancer.
Michael, same question.
Stated in birth control can be dangerous to a woman's health. By Virginia Soul Smith, she states that women on the pill can be twice as likely to suffer from depression, anxiety, and an inability to feel pleasure from recent sexual activities that are normally occurring.
Thank you. Joanne, when teenage girls use birth control pills, what effect does that have on society?
Birth controls on our teens, on our society, benefits by preventing them from accidental pregnancies that could lead to abortions and dropping out. According to Progressive Policy Institute, 30% of high school dropouts are pregnant teens.
Jenny, would you like to add anything to that?
I believe birth control negatively affects society because it gives young girls a false sense of security, which leads them to increase their sexual activities and promotes the risk of developing diseases. Thank you.
Now we will move on to our third reason. Catherine, what effects do birth control pills have on the abortion rate?
The birth control rate with abortion brings it down a little bit because since teens are on birth control pills, it prevents them from getting pregnant. And then versus if they get pregnant, then they don't want to take care of a kid or can't financially take care of kids, so they have abortions.
Thank you. Jamie, what are some of the cons that birth control, when teens are on birth control, affects the abortion rate.
Good morning. Another significant reason to kind of rebuttal what Catherine just said, birth control is damaging to young teens. Not only is it damaging, the contraceptive has been known to 2 million unwanted pregnancies in young teen girls per year, and in the United States have 1 million abortions due to contraceptive usage, stated by author Shay B. Johnson.
Thank you. Now each side will give their emotional appeals. Joanne, would you like to start?
I believe that the need for birth control for teens is the safety of health. Teens on birth control have a lower chance of getting ovarian cancer and the risk of anemia. And it also decreases menstrual cramps on a teen's body. Thank you.
Michael, on the opposing side.
We all know that a need for us humans is the need to have sex, and not only just for the need to sustain mood swings, but to control stress levels between relationships. Women on the birth control pill have shown that they lose their libido being the sexual desire, and without the sexual desire, you can't maintain your stress levels or maintain mood swings within the relationship. Thank you.
Thank you. Now we're down to the section where both teams will discuss their opposing views. Joanne, would you please give your opposing views?
Although we all firmly believe that birth control for teens is good for our society health and preventing our young teens in school from getting pregnant and dropping out, we understand that it can be harmful due to the reasons being all the cons that they just told us.
Jamie, your views, please.
Although I do hear what you're saying, but I do want to come back and say that birth control is still damaging to teens. It's damaging to teens and society. It's damaging to them being depressed. It's damaging to a lot of things that they have to go through, you know, just as a young girl or a young teen, just thinking about being pregnant. The birth control is the leading cause of death with teens that may also get pregnant, you know, so it has a lot of damaging effects to it. And then here today in the United States, congressmen still think that it's okay to distribute birth control to young girls in high school, so forth and so on. Thank you.
Thank you. Both sides have voiced their views on birth control for teen girls. Now we are at our closing arguments. Catherine, will you start?
If you listen to what we said today and take into consideration that teenagers should be on birth control, so kids won't be having kids in high school, so you won't have abortions go up.
Michael, will you present your argument?
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope from this debate that you can now see clearly the negative effects that birth control have on teen girls medically, socially, and how it raises abortion rates. If you haven't taken anything from this debate, I want you to take this in consideration. That just for the birth control pill to work, a teen girl will have to take the pill every day at the same time for a constant basis until they're done with their activities. But the question I have for you, do you think that 11 and 12-year-olds are responsible enough to continue with this routine on an everyday basis? Thank you.
Now we have heard from both sides, the pros and cons on both sides. In conclusion, we want you to take away that, with what each side has said, and in determining if birth control is right for your sister or your mother or any female in your family, please consider that everybody's body is different. Everybody has different side effects. Everybody can be affected differently when it comes to birth control. So make sure that you're doing the right research before you put this drug, because at the end of the day, it is a drug inside of your body.